It is Tuesday, March 31st, and we've got some severe weather on the way, so let's dive right into it. This is our day one outlook of severe weather. We got a big, slight risk of severe weather extending from eastern Missouri all the way into New York, and we've got some tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail on that storm, and also down here in Texas. And Oklahoma is where we are going to experience some more tornadoes and damaging winds, all that good stuff. And so, also, besides the slight risk of severe weather, all of that has to be all the slight risk has to be inside of a marginal threat. So we got a marginal threat extending from Texas all the way into Vermont and New York. So be ready for some severe weather in most of the eastern parts of the United States and central. To outlook, we got an enhanced risk of severe weather extending from Texas all the way to Kansas. This is the main area where we see tornadoes in the spring. So, yeah, this is basically classic weather for this time of the year. We're going to experience tornadoes, damaging winds, and some hail. So, also, we have a chance of some severe weather in the mid-Atlantic and Ohio Valley. So, beware for that. On to tomorrow, that would be April 1st. Alright, on our day three outlook, we got a slight risk of severe weather into Illinois, Indiana, and into Michigan. So beware for some severe weather for the next 3 days. It is about to ramp up for sure over the next 3 days, and as we go into April. So yeah, get ready. Outlook for today, we got a conditional chance of tornadoes. So basically, we're going to experience possible EF1 to EF2 tornadoes. Day 2 outlook, we got a more elevated threat. So we got a 1 out of 3 chance. So this is for EF2 tornadoes, a 5% chance. So it's more elevated. And I wouldn't be surprised if the National Weather Service did put a 10% chance of tornadoes in this highlighted area in Oklahoma and Texas and Kansas for the potential of EF3 tornadoes would be possible tomorrow. Risk, we got 2 chances of some significant wind up to 75 or 70 miles per hour, I would say, for 2 areas actually. So over here in Oklahoma and then over here in the Ohio Valley and Northeast is where we are going to experience some damaging winds for today. And day 2 outlook, we got a more elevated threat. This is a 30% chance. This is up to 75, possibly 80 miles per hour. So this is where our enhanced risk of severe weather really comes into play for the wind risk. So we are going to deal with a line of storms that comes through, and that is going to elevate that wind risk. That's why we got enhanced risk of severe weather. But if supercells did pop up in front of the line, we would have a more elevated chance of seeing tornadoes. For today, we got a 15% chance in 2 places actually. So let me go ahead and draw those out. So over here in the Ohio Valley and Midwest, over here in the central United States, is where we're going to deal with possibly up to an inch of hail. Day 2 outlook, this is where our enhanced risk again goes into play, as we are going to experience up to 2.5 inches, possibly up to 3 inches of hail. So be ready for up to baseball size hail in these areas. This is not good. We don't want this large of hail. Also, we don't want wind. We just don't want any of this, but it is springtime, so we are going to have to deal with it as the weather gets more and more intense as we go into April, May. So just get ready for this year. We are going to experience some crazy weather, so let's just get into the rest of the stuff. Excessive rainfall 1 and 2 and 3 days. We are going to deal with up to 3 inches possible in these areas that are highlighted on the SBC outlook. So we got a slight risk of excessive rainfall in New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan. We also got on our day 2 outlook, it is mainly targeted in Missouri. That will be in the middle of Kansas City. So beware for some up to 3 inches of rain. So yeah, just get ready. 10-day outlook and 8 to 14-day outlook. It looks like we are going to deal with way warmer than average temperatures. Now, the National Weather Service has now issued some more severe thunderstorms. So it would be up here on the very top of your screen if you want to see them as we play through, or like as you watch the video as it goes through. You should see them again. But Yeah. Like the timing of these storms, we're going to look through about 16 days, so you will be able to see these days of severe weather as they play out. So let's go ahead and press play on these, and we're going to look at this real quick. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's look for today. We're going to deal with some severe weather, and as we go in through tonight. Now we are going to have some more severe weather on the backside, very backside in Oklahoma as we go into 10 p.m. tonight, which that will actually be, I would say, I think that's 9 p.m. for Central Standard. So get ready for that tonight as you go to bed. Hopefully the power doesn't go out, but there is a chance. Alright, so as we go into 12 a.m. on the 2nd, so that will be Thursday, so we are going to deal with a major line of thunderstorms that comes through tonight into that night, and then Texas will also deal with some severe weather. Look at our temperature anomalies on our GFS model, and so we're going to deal with some thunderstorms that will come through that is going to bring the warm air out and and put cold air in place on the backside. So you can watch these storms come through and look at all the cold air that is going to come on the backside of it as those cold fronts move through. So definitely chances of more cold plunges will come after these storms, but it's looking like we're warming up a ton, and pools are about to be open in May. 850 millibar wind speeds, so this is going to tell us where the storms are going to be, just like how the atmosphere is moving around. Now you can just see it playing through, and it looks like we're going to deal with some more storms as we go into April. So let's go ahead and look at our potential next severe weather situation. Will possibly be in April 10th, so just be aware on as we go into April. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button if you did like the video, and subscribe if you are new to the channel on our way to 500